Welcome to howtocookthat.net. I'm Ann Reardon, and today we're looking at how to make chocolate boxes.
First thing you need to do is get hold of some plastic that is thick enough that once it's covered in chocolate you're going to be able to pick it up. You don't need it to be too thick because you want to be able to spread the chocolate on it evenly.
Cut out 4 rectangles that are 10 centimetres by 4 centimetres.
And so I've got my 4 sides, and I'll put them all together and check they're all exactly the same, because this will be the size that you get in your chocolate, so you want it to be right. I'm going to make the lid slightly bigger than we cut the walls so that it can overlap slightly, so we'll make it 10.5.
If you want a pattern on your lid, cut a square out of a chocolate transfer sheet in a size slightly smaller than the lid.
I want it to stay exactly in the centre and not move, so I'm going to use a small amount of glue on the back, so not the rough side with the transfer but the other side, just to hold it in place. Make sure we get the right side and then line it up so that it's got an equal clear border on each side. Next we need to put chocolate on each of our pieces. You need to make sure you've got enough spare room to move the piece over to a clear piece of paper. So we'll start with the lid. At the end of this video, go to the chocolate playlist and watch the video on how to temper chocolate, which means your chocolate will stay firm at room temperature, and also on what chocolate to use. So we want it to be relatively thick because we don't want it to break.
Then spread your chocolate out, making sure you cover completely over the square, overlapping over the sides. Find the corner of the plastic square and lift it up. Run your fingers along the edges to take off any excess chocolate, and then place it down in a spare spot on your baking paper. Repeat that for all 4 of your sides. Once it's semi-set, put another sheet of baking paper over the top and put something flat and heavy on top to keep it from bowing. Once all your sides are set firmly, spread some more chocolate on your baking paper in a square that's larger than the size of your box. Then take one of your sides and dip one end of it into the edge of the chocolate, and then put 2 sides in place, using the chocolate you've dipped to glue it into place. Then take another side and put that into place. Then for your last side, dip both ends of it into chocolate and put that into the final side. Then check that your box is square, adjusting it as you need to, and then use your fingers to wipe off any excess chocolate from each of the corners. Leave the box to start to set, then take a knife and run it along the outside edge of your walls and then leave it to completely harden. Once it's hardened, remove the excess chocolate and use a knife to scrape off any little extra pieces and neaten up your box. Then you can peel the plastic and the chocolate transfer sheet off your lid and put it into place, and you have made a chocolate box.